Hey everyone, it is Rob Sacchetto with another Robcast, Prevenge of the Nerd. Yes, hi, I'm Rob Sacchetto, the nerd in question, and this is going to be another movie review. I am sitting in my movie room with all my movies, because I'm a movie guy. I love movies a lot. I review movies for you to enjoy. And I have, again, the sometimes unwanted, give myself the unwanted pressure of reviewing a reboot and the original at the same time, and I'm going to do that today again. And I hope you enjoy these. I've had the pleasure of living through seeing the original versions of these movies and then seeing the reboots. So I think I have I think I have a sort of a unique take, or at least a very genuine take of these films that I'm reviewing, especially like the the originals and the reboots. Now again, I always say this, and I hope that you guys understand that reboots and redos and all this stuff is not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, some of them suck. But I mean, wait till you see it before shitting all over it on the internet. I know it's a fun thing. A lot of people like doing that, and especially with especially with casting. When Robert Pattinson was announced to be cast as the new Batman, everyone lost their shit. I get it, but they did the same with Gal Gadot and the new Wonder Woman. I mean, the original Wonder Woman movie was fantastic. It wasn't necessarily for me, but I thought it was great. But the new trailer just dropped. That's how you can maybe date this video. But the new trailer just dropped, and she just looks fantastic as Wonder Woman in this role. She is just eased into that like a warm bath. It is fantastic. She does a great job of pulling off the character. So it looks really good. A lot of people are really hyped about it. So again, like casting and for especially for horror, for superhero movies. The reboots or redos of movies, people like to shit on that a lot. So without seeing them, just hearing the news. So the movie I'm going to do today is Predator and The Predator. Now I don't have The Predator because. Is it out? And it probably is out already. I have not seen it anywhere yet. I might not even buy it. I don't know because I just watched it. I watched the streaming version of it. I watched the movie, and this will be one of those reviews where I go, "Yeah, stick with the original." So I'm gonna quickly go over the original. This is a film that is in my, top, whatever, it's like top 5, but there's 30 movies in that top 5 type of thing. So Predator is just one of those ones that, it does not, it never ages. It stays golden. It is a fantastic movie. So good on so many levels. The over machismo acting of all the main characters basically works in this. There's no cheesy sex jokes and stuff that much. It's just all these super buff dudes. These Navy, Army, whatever, Green Beret, SEAL Team 6 fucking guys go into the jungle under false pretenses and basically are confronted with this fucking alien. This alien that takes a while to establish itself, takes a while to be seen by these guys, and starts sort of, picking them off as they go on, and they're trying to figure out what it is. So it's almost like a fucking murder mystery too, which is really incredible how they kind of got that in there. It takes place in the jungle, so it's not, it's not dated in terms of environment at all. It's it doesn't take place in a mall or whatever. It's it's in the jungle. So the guys these super tough guys that go in, and Arnold Schwarzenegger obviously is the main character, as if you didn't know. Carl Weathers is in there. You know, they do the arm wrestle, the air arm wrestle thing at the beginning, which is now like a thing of folklore, classic, you know, legendary status. Probably a billion memes and you know, gifs and everything like on that. So I'm gonna put this down now. I'm fanning myself with the fucking movie. So no, obviously it is a fantastic film. It introduces this like unbelievably classic alien, you know, creation, this predator. This character is again, it's gone on to, you know, its own folkloric status, along with the alien from Aliens, and they, you know, they fight in other movies. So, but this is basically the first appearance of the Predator. Just a incredibly paced, fantastic film. Every character in there shines at one you know, at any given point that, you know, they sort of take center stage. Arnie, of course, is the main hero in this, and you know, spoiler alert, he's the only survivor, along with the lone girl that, and I'm sorry I can't remember her name, but there's one female character in this movie, and she's great. So yeah, I highly recommend you watch this movie if you haven't seen it. That is a travesty, a tragedy, and that's horrific. You got to watch this movie if you haven't seen it. You know, I'm realizing more and more as I go through this life of mine that I'll mention movies to people, and it's like, no, I've never heard of that, and I'll be like, but it's a classic movie, and it's like, no, you know, and I'm like, okay, you got to watch it. Like, watch this film. This is one of those films. So the reboot or remake, I would say, when is a Predator movie not a Predator movie? And I would say it is when they call it The Predator. This is literally, you know, where the original Predator sort of takes its time to build this mystery about this creature and all this stuff. I think literally the first 5 seconds of this movie, the Predator's there, and it's like manning the ship, and like it's just like the Predator's everywhere. You know, the jokes, like it's kind of the same idea of these like whacked out Army, Navy SEAL guys from different areas and backgrounds coming together and fighting this ultra predator. But man, like, I can't even, like, you know, again, this is one of those things where you go, they should have left this alone, or figured out a better way to do it. I don't know if this, I'm not even sure if this would be considered a reboot. This is kind of still within the main canon of the series, I think. But again, I think this is where they tried to go, let's give it another, you know, trajectory in another area, and then, you know, do this thing with like this ultra predator, that, you know, and let's have the idea that it takes DNA from all the different planets that it visits to fight all these, you know, ultra apex predators of different species, and add it to their own DNA to become these like ultra predators, and then take over the planet, maybe, I don't know, but then there's a good predator and a bad predator, like, you know, yeah, it's starting to get a little too smart for itself, but still stay incredibly dumb. Like, Olivia Munn plays one of those girls kick ass girls who is a scientist, but yet, you know, does like all this like action shit, and I fucking hate that. I you know, there's nothing that pisses me off more than this, like, a kid will like survive a predator attack, or just a woman will fight off a predator attack because girls kick ass, and that's it. That's all we're gonna give it. Like, at least when you have like these army dudes, they're army dudes. They're at least trained. But you have these like a dog will fucking scare off a monster, a predator, fucking whatever. And I find that so stupid. They need to write that shit out of fucking movies. Like these people have no training, no background in fighting, no nothing, and they're pulling off all these things or fighting off something or whatever. And I just find that horseshit. So please, fucking Hollywood, stop doing that. Yeah, because if Arnold's having a hard time fighting off this fucking predator, Olivia Munn's gonna do anything? Come on. Anyway, I find that kind of shit stupid. But if she does, at least give her some sort of like, I trained in blah blah blah, doing all this stuff or whatever, and somebody pulled the fear chip out of my fucking head, or I don't know. Give me something. Give me some reason why this person is able to fight off a fucking ultra predator, or even a regular predator, or even a predator fucking dog, whatever. I don't know. Like, just give me something. Anyway, as you would suspect, everybody ends up getting killed and in gruesome ways because predator. And then and speaking of predator dog, there's a predator dog in there that befriends them. Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't know if you should watch this one. Watch it, but like, again, it's like, I warned you. And if you watch the original Predator and this one back to back, you're going to be in for a sort of like, whoa, how could these movies be so different, but still be in the same realm of like, okay, it's a Predator movie, but now this one is like way. This is I think it came out last year maybe, or this year. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. These movies now that they come out with are like Predator oriented or Alien oriented are kind of not that much on my radar. The Alien ones kind of are. They're kind of interesting still. Ridley Scott's still kind of doing them, so there's still that essence of cinema and kind of things like it's convoluted to the point where you want to find out what happens. This new Predator movie, The Predator, is a complete popcorn fare. It's super dumb. The ending is like, what in the flying fuck? Like, I don't even have the words. I don't have the words to describe how this fucking thing ended. It was just. It was whack, man. Like, it was whack. I don't know. What do the kids use today? It was shit. It was garbage. It was like the most idiotic ending. And again, endings mean a lot in movies, guys. Like, that's what people usually that's what stays with you after it's done. So anyway, I am not recommending this movie. The first Predator, I'm giving it like 5 stars out of 5 fingers out of 5. This one is like half a finger. I'm not really giving these movies like star status or finger status right now. I'm just kind of comparing them. So the original classic is fantastic. This by no means takes the place of that one, nor should it even be considered part of the canon of the original series, but I guess it is. So watch at your own risk is all I can say. I watched it for you. I'm telling you to avoid it. If you want to watch it, do it in a manner that is purely for jokes or a drinking game or something. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do some more of these. I hope you dig them. And please, throw me a buck on Patreon, guys. $1 a month, man. I put new content on there every single day. Plus these movie reviews, and God knows what else I'm going to be doing in the future. Probably more stuff. I'm going to do Lego builds, and I'm going to do a bunch of cool stuff. Fun, geeky, nerdy things. I'm going to be doing some drawing stuff. I'm going to be doing some, like I said, Lego stuff. More movie reviews. More art. Everything. So I'm gonna fill that page with stuff that you can go to and go, hey, this is fantastic. $1 a month? That's nothing. Okay, there you go, Rob. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I hope you like this video. I will see you in the future with more. And if you guys have any ideas of movies or suggestions of movies that you would like me to do, I would be glad to do them for you. And if there's even like single, it doesn't have to be the dual movies. It could be any single movie that you want to, that you're wondering about. I could do a review on it for you. Or just give you my thoughts on it. If you've seen it already, I'll let you know what I think of it. And then you can kind of compare and go, yeah, that Rob guy, yeah, he kind of knows what he's talking about. I've been around for a while, you know. This beard didn't grow overnight. So anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys again soon. I'm going to sign off for now. I'm pressing the button. Best wishes in the future. See you soon. Bye-bye.